We continue exploring Copenhagen. The pleasant walk in the previous video brought us to this beautiful location with multiple tourist attractions. Standing tall in a peaceful park setting, the St. Albans Church, locally often referred to simply as the English Church, was built from 1885 to 1887. It is an Anglican church in Copenhagen dedicated to St. Alban, the first martyr of Great Britain. Though beautiful no matter where you see it from, for me the best view was captured when seen from Kastellet's entrance bridge. Copenhagen has been a very walkable city, and this spot is no different. Multiple points of interest located right next to each other and very well connected, keeping tourists in mind. As if the location wasn't already beautiful enough, there are these huge pots which are lined up by the roadside that give you a garden-like feel even when you're on a normal walking street. The impressive St. Albans Church is built in limestone. The tower contains 15 tubular bells. Personally, I tend to like it a tad better when the sun is shining. It makes the colors, buildings, actually everything appear more vibrant. Right next to the St. Albans Church is something equally impressive, the Gifhorn Fountain. It features a large-scale group of oxen pulling a plow and being driven by the Norse goddess Gifhorn. This actually depicts the mythical story of the creation of the island of Zealand, on which Copenhagen is located. Remember earlier when I said about how I like it a little bit better when the sun is shining? Right. So it did become sunny later in the day, and I was blown away how the feel of the entire place changed. I mean, it was beautiful earlier as well, but with the sun, I think it just went to another level altogether. Tell me in the comments, which look do you like better, the sun or the clouds? Oh, and about the Gifhorn Fountain. Did you know that originally it was supposed to be located in the main town square, outside the city hall, but later it was decided to have it here. Long-distance tourist buses, the city's hop-on, hop-off, and even maybe some other sightseeing buses all stop right at this location, and once you're here, setting about on foot is the way to go to explore the Langelinie neighborhood. The spot is a tourist hub, and you can see it from the number of people in the frame, and this isn't even the peak hours yet. If you saw the Little Mermaid video, you know that I'm kind of bittersweet when it comes to huge tourist groups hijacking a beautiful spot without any considerations for other tourists. But moments like this also make me appreciate that it's actually the very people who add life to the moment, to the frame, and make it even more special. So taking a step back and enjoying the bigger picture without worrying about framing that perfect shot was definitely my moment of the day. By the way, did you notice the green grass embankment behind the fountain? These are the walls from the Kastellet. Also known as the Citadel, it is one of the best preserved fortresses in Northern Europe and located in close proximity of the St. Albans Church and the Gifhorn Fountain, both of which we have already explored. It'll take 5 minutes on foot from this spot to Kastellet's King's Gate entrance, and you'll have beautiful views all along the way. The Kastellet is constructed in the form of a pentagon with bastions as its corners. Surrounded with water, the Kastellet was part of the defense of Copenhagen against the United Kingdom in the Battle of Copenhagen. A number of buildings are located within the grounds of the Kastellet, including the Citadel Church as well as a windmill. It's actually the last of the 16 windmills that's still standing. Windmills were originally constructed to be used as storage for grains in the event of a siege of the fortified city. Today, still in a great state of preservation, Kastellet is a military base. Its grounds have been turned into a park which is open to public, although there's no access to the inside of the fortification. The Citadel is today a peaceful, protected area serving as a public park as well as a cultural historical monument. Originally built in the year 1847, this windmill replaced another mill from 1718 which was destroyed by the storm the year before. The original mill was a post mill, while the current mill is of the Dutch type. Despite being so old, I was surprised to learn that the windmill is actually in working condition. I got an impression that this is a popular place to go for a walk on a sunny day, and it seemed very popular with children on account of the many animals and birds in the grounds. The Castellet area can be explored within an hour, but thanks to the relaxing shade and the beautiful views, you can easily exceed the timeline and it'll always be a good decision. This could also very well develop as an incredible picnic spot where you can just sit by and munch on some food and watch the time pass you by. By the way, hit that like if you're enjoying the views. Having already explored this area, next we'll check out the promenade. Do subscribe to be notified when that video will be up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.